Okay, so gonna go ahead and do what will probably be the last of my, I guess you could say, build videos of the CEP Series 1 cockpit build modifications that we've been doing. I just wanted to show off one little extra gadget that I just added on. So I'm just flying around, nothing else new is here. With the exception of, you can see here, I have a little iPad mount built. For those of you who aren't familiar, Foreflight actually works really well with Microsoft Flight Sim, and if you actually go onto Foreflight's webpage, if you have a Foreflight subscription, have it set up, they have instructions on Foreflight's page on exactly how to get Foreflight set up and running with Microsoft Flight Sim. So you get the moving maps and all that good stuff. And it just so happens I have an Air Force issued iPad and I have Foreflight and all that good stuff. And what I have that our unit uses is this thing called a pivot case. So that specific case that I have my iPad in, it's called Pivot, spelled just like it sounds. They're available on Sporties. I know of maybe some other places as well. But what's really cool, so this iPad case has a little clip built into the back here. You can see it. And then there's various different ways you can mount it up. But the one that I like to use is it's got this little suction cup mount. Perfect for mounting onto windows and that sort of thing. So I mounted up a Flight KC-135 and I just mount it to the side window there, or even in the when I'm flying for the Civil Air Patrol and I fly in the Cessna, it mounts up on the window there just perfectly. And so what I did is I added a little piece of plastic here up next to our windscreen. So yeah, you can see there just a little piece of plastic. And what it actually is a picture frame, one of those cheap plastic L-shaped picture frames that I just cut one of the pieces out and screwed up and mounted on there. You can see I was not very smart and I drilled a hole right where the suction cup went, so I have that covered up with electrical tape on both sides to seal that up. So far it seems to be working pretty well. I am a little concerned the plastic is not very thick. I don't know if you can see, I can flex it a little bit there with my finger. It would probably work better if I had a thicker piece of plexi and or a piece of actual glass, although with glass I'd have to obviously figure a different way to mount it, maybe with some heavy-duty double-sided tape on the backside or something like that, but just something to give a nice smooth surface. And I say I'm concerned with the amount that plastic flexes, because obviously if it breaks the suction on the suction cup, then the whole thing comes tumbling down. But so far it seems to be working okay. So yeah, so you just stick the suction cup there on the plastic, and it's got this little button. You press on the button and then pull that latch down, and it kind of extra seals it. And then I'm go ahead and clip my iPad mount. Oh, sorry, I'm bumping buttons, but and I can move it and I can adjust it around a little bit. But I have it set up right now where it doesn't interfere with the movement of the yoke mount, and now I can sit here and so I'm here at Felt. So let's see if I want to bring up the ILS to Felts, and now I've got my moving map airplane right there on the approach chart, just as if I were in the actual airplane and connected that away, or with a Stratus puck or something like that. So yeah, just an extra little bit that makes this simulator even that much more useful, because now I can bring up my approach plates and I can have everything there displayed nice and easy and practice my IFR work, and or go to more than 90 degrees over in a Cessna and just start bombing around like crazy. But yeah, hazard alert, no kidding. Yeah, get on your Foreflight. Yeah, that was definitely a hazard. So yeah, just like I said, just not a huge thing, but a little gee whiz addition that I think works out really well.